I've seen this scene hundreds of times. Prices surge and people rush in blindly. Every glance, they think they're chasing money, but really, they're running from insecurity. Each time a finger trembles and clicks buy, dopamine floods the brain. You feel euphoric, like you've done something right.
Emotion makes you act without thinking. It whispers, if you don't place the order now, you'll miss out. And you do. You miss your calm.
The market doesn't kill you. Emotion is what kills you, slowly and silently, with every unconscious click.
When you see others win, your brain releases dopamine, making you believe you'll miss out if you don't act. That feeling is stronger than reason. It controls your finger. When dopamine increases, reason decreases. You think you're analyzing, but you're reacting. The market is just a mirror reflecting your inner fears.
It's the illusion of control of A. You think you understand the market, but it's manipulating you with every dopamine rush.
You might win once or twice, thanks to luck. But if you don't understand your own mechanisms, the market will teach you a lesson with your own money. Dopamine is a short-term reward. Discipline is a long-term reward. And only one of them helps you survive longer in this world. Every time prices surge, the crowd rushes in like a tsunami. They buy out of fear of missing the boat, not knowing that the sharks are preparing to leave port.
FOMO is a double-edged sword. It gives you the greatest excitement when the market is about to reverse. And with just one falling candle, you'll understand what a bloody lesson is.
New traders think they lose because they lack skills, but they lose because they lack patience. Each time you buy out of fear, you sell your own calm cheaply.
Every pump has someone paying the price. The only question is, do you want to be the one making money or the one swept away in the current?
The market doesn't remember your name. It only remembers your emotions to test you again later.
Discipline is the only barrier between you and FOMO. Without a plan, every action is a gamble, and luck never repeats.
Before placing an order, ask yourself, what's my reason? If the answer starts with because others are buying, close the computer and take a walk.
Stop loss isn't weakness. It's how professional investors keep their accounts alive.
If you don't know when to exit, the market will choose for you. And trust me, it never chooses the right time.
A simple checklist beats complex emotions. Discipline is the compound interest of psychology.
Whenever you feel afraid, stop and take a deep breath.
When your breath is steady, you control your heart rate. When your heart rate is steady, you control your decisions.
Good traders don't breathe rapidly. They wait, they observe, and they only act when their minds are no longer trembling. 1 minute of correct breathing can save an incorrect account. See your breath as a stop loss for your mind. When your mind is at peace, the market is also at peace. Tranquility is an advantage that the crowd doesn't have. Liquidity doesn't care about your skills. It only hunts emotions, waiting for you to lose your calm and swallow your stop loss. When prices hit their peak, don't think you're special. It's just a trap for those who think they can't be fooled.
Sweeps aren't random. They're intentional market behavior to measure your fear.
If you feel like you want to act immediately, that's when you should stand still. Real opportunities never make you panic.
The market doesn't kill you in the crash. It kills you with haste.
Cash is also a position. Standing outside the market isn't giving up. It's how you wait for calm seas before setting sail.
New traders want to win quickly. Wise traders want to last long. Limit your risk, and big profits will come gradually over time.
In investing, good defense is more important than good offense. Losing money is normal. Losing your calm is the end.
A bear market sees assets held dormant, waiting out the cold. A bull market, however, is aggressive and expensive.
Losing isn't scary. What's scary is not having the capital to learn the next lesson.
Leverage doesn't kill. Greed does. When you increase leverage, you're amplifying emotions, not profits.
Slow down to see the road. The market doesn't disappear, and it just tests who can survive long enough to see the real opportunities.
Speed makes you think you're efficient.
but you're really running from the fear of being slower than others.
Choose a speed that your psychology can handle. No one drives a race car on city streets, and no one needs 50x to prove their worth.
Winning slowly is better than losing quickly. Controlling speed is controlling the future. The market isn't fair, but numbers are. Math doesn't have FOMO, it only reflects your discipline.
A 40% win rate still wins if the profit ratio is 3 times the risk, but someone with a 90% win rate can still crash by placing orders based on emotion.
Numbers are the map. Emotions are the fog. Let statistics guide you instead of feelings.
You don't need to be smarter than others, just less wrong than them.
Math is truth, emotion is illusion. Choose which side you want to be on.
When the crowd shouts, "To the moon," it's not a signal, it's noise. Wise people don't follow hype, they wait for the sound to fade.
Turn off social media before placing an order. You can't listen to the crowd and listen to yourself at the same time.
Silence is the space where reason survives. The loudest are usually the most afraid. Each time you silence the crowd, you hear your heartbeat clearly. And that's the most honest indicator.
The crowd can create waves, but only the calm know when to swim.
Set an alert instead of placing a bet. Good opportunities don't need chasing. They return to those who know how to wait.
Partial profit-taking isn't fear. It's how investors pay themselves for their patience. Real profits don't come from one lucky order, but from hundreds of times you refuse to do something stupid.
A smooth capital curve doesn't need to be flashy. It's proof of a stable mind.
Keep the rhythm. Keep the reason. That's the highest profit you can achieve. The market is a reflection of your mind. When you're calm, it becomes clear. When you're afraid, it turns into an enemy.
A true win is not found in the roar of the crowd, but in the quiet stillness of the soul.
Remember the 3 steps. Check your knots, secure your anchors, and maintain clear communication at all times.
FOMO doesn't disappear. It just waits for you to let your guard down. But when you understand it, you're no longer afraid.
Master your emotions, master the market. Hit subscribe to learn how to think slower, eyeing